Hello, welcome to Yoga Cedar Park with Veronica today. Today's practice is going to be an all-level, rigorous flow. I hope you enjoy it. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe, like, and comment on our YouTube channel. That way we get more visibility. Thank you. Let's get started sitting up tall in easy seat. If this position here is not comfortable for you today, then try sitting on the edge of a blanket or a block or a cushion. If you've been sitting for a while in this position, then switch your leg so your other leg is in front. Sit up tall, drop the shoulders, chin level with the floor, and maybe dropping the eyelids or closing the eyes if you're comfortable. Take a deep in-breath through your nose. Exhale, sigh out of your mouth. Beautiful. Again, deep in-breath through your nose. Exhale, sigh out of your mouth. Then seal the lips and deepen your in-breath. Fill the lungs completely. Lengthen your out-breath, emptying the lungs completely. Perhaps firing up your Ujjayi breath, your victorious breath pattern. Ujjayi is a Sanskrit word that means victorious. Always beginning with the breath to establish a nice foundation for your yoga practice today. Connecting mind and body with breath. In a previous video, we did alternate nostril breath, and we'll do it again today. Take your right index finger and middle finger and press in between the eyebrows. Slightly tuck the chin, just a small tuck. Take a deep in-breath through both nostrils. Exhale through both nostrils. With your right ring finger, plug your left nostril, inhaling only through the right nostril. With your right thumb, plug the right nostril and exhale left nostril. Left nostril, inhale. Plug that nostril and exhale right. Right inhale. Plug left exhale. Left inhale. Plug right exhale. Keep your alternate nostril breath flowing, inhaling through one nostril. Plug, exhale through the opposite. Inhale through that same nostril. Plug and exhale through the opposite. If you get lightheaded, then drop your right hand and continue deep Ujjayi breath. Keep pressing the index and middle finger in between the eyebrows. as there is a pressure point there that can induce relaxation if pressed. Keep a small tuck of the chin and the shoulders down. Maybe you incorporate your Ujjayi breath along with your alternate nostril breath. Relax your jaw. Relax the hip flexors. Soft left hand and wrist. And maybe while the eyes are closed, the eyes float upward and in a bit. A few more rounds. Balancing your central nervous system. The next time you exhale through the right nostril, let that be the end of your alternate nostril breath. Try not to rush to get there. Simply, when it happens, that's when you'll relax your right hand down. Inhaling through both nostrils, feeling clear, cool air coming in. Exhaling through both nostrils, feeling warm air leaving. Softly, blinking the eyes open, hands to knees, lean back and switch your legs so the other leg is in front. As you inhale, look up and squeeze the shoulder blades back towards one another. As you exhale, move your ribs to the right. Then move your ribs back. As you inhale, move your ribs to the left. And then come back up, extending the spine, squeezing shoulder blades back towards one another. 2 more diamond shapes this direction. Exhale, ribs go right and back. Inhale, ribs go left and up. 1 more this direction. As you exhale, ribs go left and then back. Inhale, ribs go right and then back up. 2 more. Allowing the ribs to lead the movement. Finishing after your 3rd diamond. And then exhale, relax the arms down. Inhale, shrug your shoulders up tight by the ears and squeeze. As you exhale, let the shoulders drop. Again, inhale, squeeze, lift, exhale, release. 1 more. Take your right hand and place it on the left shoulder. Relax your left hand on the mat. And you can also place your left hand on a block. As you inhale, right elbow, keep it bent, bring it up and back to the right. As you exhale, bring your right elbow to touch your left knee, crossing. Again, inhale, bent elbow comes up and back to the right. Exhale, bent elbow comes down to the left knee, touch. 1 more, with the elbow bent. This time, inhale, reach the right arm out. Maybe make the twist bigger or the stretch bigger. As you exhale, maybe the right fingertips touch the left. Inhale, reaching out, big stretch from fingertips to heart center. Exhale, big twist. One more. Stretching open the right pectoral muscle. Exhale, stretching, twisting across the upper back. Then relax your right hand down on your mat or block. Left hand to right shoulder. Inhale, left elbow up and back. Exhale, left elbow touches right knee. Inhaling up, open. Exhale, down and across. One more. With the elbow bent. As you inhale this time, extend the left arm. And then exhale, big sweep, big twist. Inhale, sweeping open. Exhale, twist. Last one. Rotation of the spine. Come back to center. Take your fingertips and place them at the base of the skull. Try not to push your head forward. Keep a slight tuck at the chin and open the elbows. Plug your shoulder blades down your back. Take a deep in-breath here. As you exhale, squeeze lateral flexion to the right. Left elbow stays up. Inhale back to center. Exhale, lateral flexion left. Right elbow comes up. Inhale, center. 2 more times each side. Exhale, squeeze and stretch. Inhale, return. Last time each side. Exhale, release your hands down. Lean back onto your palms and inhale, knees come up, feet wide. Exhale, knees drop to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, go left. One of my favorites. Inhale, center. 2 more times each side. Massaging where your piriformis muscle attaches to your sacrum in the back. Last time to the right. And last time to the left. Then come back to center, cross your ankles, and make your way to hands and knees. And I'll face to the right. And you can stay facing forward. Wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Tighten your core, so pull your belly button up and in, slightly tuck the tailbone a bit. Inhale, right arm, left leg out to shoulder and hip height. Look down at your mat. Right thumb is up, left toes point down. If this feels too intense, then place your left toes on the mat. Take a deep in-breath here, feeling a stretch across your core. As you exhale, elbow knee touch, squeeze. Inhale, extend again. Keep looking down at your mat. Exhale, elbow knee touch, squeeze. 3 more. Little tuck of the chin to keep your neck spine in line with the rest of your spine. One more time, elbow knee touch. One more time, extend. And then exhale, hand and knee, find the mat. Tighten the core again and switch sides, so opposite leg and arm lift. Left thumb up, right toes down. Take a deep in-breath here. Exhale, elbow knee touch. Inhale, extend, look down. Exhale, elbow knee touch. 3 more. One more time, elbow knee touch. Inhale, extend 1 more time. And then exhale, hand and knee find the mat. Extend your right leg long back behind you. Right toes on the mat or floor. Take a deep in-breath here. Exhale, slide your right toes all the way over to the left side of your mat. Shift your weight into your right hand. Inhale, tighten the core and lift your left arm out and up. Make sure your breath pattern is still smooth. Opening the rib cage here, challenging your balance in your core, and maybe feeling a stretch here on the outside of your left hip. Take one more in-breath. As you exhale, slowly sweep your right leg all the way over to the right side of the mat. Sweep your left arm down and then drop your left shoulder, left side of your face to a block, blanket, or the mat. So I'll face you so you can see better. Inside of your right foot is down, left palm is up. And again, make sure that your neck feels comfortable here. If it's not comfortable on the mat, place it on a block or a blanket or some kind of cushion to give you a little bit of support. Stretch the left fingers wide and make sure your left palm is up. Push your left fingers into the mat, into the floor. That's going to be your counterbalance. Next in-breath, reach your right arm up. As you exhale, bend your right elbow and tuck your right forearm behind your lower back. Stay here with your breath, or if you want more challenge to your core, make sure you're really pushing the left fingers into the mat. Tighten your core by pulling your belly button up in towards your ribs. And inhale, bring your right leg back so that it's parallel to your mat. You should feel some tension now across your core. If you want more than this, inhale, right leg up to hips height. Deep belly breath. Remember the left fingers. Push through the left fingernails into the floor. If your right leg is lifted, take one more in-breath. Exhale, drop it down. If your right leg is perpendicular to your mat, then slide it back. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, right palm finds the mat. Right knee finds the mat. Inhale, push through your right palm to come up to hands and knees. And then 2 cat-cows here. Inhale into cow. Stretching the core, opening the lungs. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. And come back to a neutral spine. And we'll do the other side. Straightening the left leg long back behind you. Take a deep in-breath. Exhale. Left leg comes all the way over to the right side of your mat. Shift your weight into your left hand. Tighten your core. And inhale, right arm out and up. Deep breath here. You can always look down at your left hand if you're feeling too much tension in your neck. Take one more in-breath. As you exhale, slowly sweep your left leg all the way over to the left side of your mat. Right arm comes underneath. Drop the right shoulder, right side of your face to your block, blanket, or the mat. And I'll switch again so that I'm facing you. Inside of left foot down. Right palm up, right fingers pushing into the floor or mat. So your left leg should be perpendicular to your mat. Tighten your core. Inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, bend the left elbow, left forearm behind your lower back. Make sure that your neck feels supported. Doesn't have to be on the floor or the mat. stretching the front of the left shoulder while simultaneously stretching the back of your right shoulder. Stay here, or if you want more challenge to your core, belly button pulls up and in. Slide your left leg back so that it's parallel to your mat. Stay here, or on your next in-breath, lift the left heel up to hips height. Monitoring your breath. Remember, everything that I say is a suggestion. Nothing is mandatory. Nothing is necessary. Long as you're breathing in and out through your nose consciously, you're doing yoga. If you've lifted the left leg, next exhale, slowly drop. Inhale, everybody, lift the left arm. Exhale, left hand finds your mat. If your left leg is perpendicular to the mat, bring it back parallel, then drop the left knee. Inhale, push through your left hand and come back up to hands and knees. And we'll do 2 cat-cows here. Inhale, belly drops, look up, tailbone up. Exhale, cat, squeeze your core, stretch the back line, tuck the chin. One more. Time the movement with the breath. Once you get into cat, sit back towards your heels. And then release your forehead to your block, blanket, or the mat for child's pose. Deep belly breaths here. Next in-breath, let's come up to hands and knees. Stretch your fingers wide. As you exhale, tuck your toes and lift your hips for downward facing dog, relaxing your head down. If your heels are touching the mat or the floor, I invite you to walk your feet towards the back of the mat so that you can feel a good stretch in the hamstrings and calf muscles. Head heavy and loose. Maybe you're feeling too much feeling. If you are, then bend your knees. Again, softening your head, neck. On your next in-breath, let's come up tall onto the toes, straightening the legs if you had the knees bent. As you exhale, bend the knees. Almost touch the mat. Keep your head heavy again. Inhale tall onto your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an in-breath to prepare. Exhale, slowly step your feet up to meet your hands for forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Keep the chin slightly tucked. Extend the spine. And then exhale, refold. Inhale, bend the knees. Drop the hips. Arms out, look forward. And straighten the legs, coming all the way up. Exhale, sigh out of your mouth. Hands, heart center. Sun salutation, A. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, bend the knees. And then swan dive, hinging from the hips. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, refold. Bend your knees, palms to the mat. Inhale to plank. Exhale, low plank. Elbows are in, core is tight. Inhale, flip your toes and roll your chest open. Upward facing dog. As you exhale, lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Take an in-breath to prepare. Exhale, step your feet forward into your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, refold. Inhale, knees bend, hips drop, arms out, look forward. Then straighten the legs, coming up, palms touch. Exhale, hands, heart center, ending sun salutation, A. Let's do sun salutation, B. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, knees bend, chair. Take an in-breath and chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, refold, bend your knees, palms to the mat. Inhale to plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Exhale, bring your right foot through in between the hands. Inhale, back left heel spins down, tighten the core, palms touch overhead. Warrior one for a moment. Exhale, hands re-surround the right foot, left toes pivot forward. Inhale, slide your right leg back, plank, tight core, with control. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, lunge your left foot through in between the hands. Back right heel spins down, tight core. Inhale, arms out to the sides, shoulders over hips, palms touch, warrior one. Exhale, hands re-surround the left foot. Inhale, left leg slides back, plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog. In breath to prepare. Exhale, step your feet forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, refold. Inhale, knees bend, chair, drop your hips. Reach your arms up. Exhale and chair. Inhale, reaching arms out and up, re-straighten the legs, palms touch. Exhale, hands heart center, ending sun salutation B. Shift your weight into your right foot. Inhale, left knee comes up for a moment. As you exhale, bend your right knee and step your left toes towards the back of the mat for crescent lunge. All 10 toes facing forward. Relax your shoulders. Chin level with the floor. From here, we're going to take eagle arms. Inhale, reach arms out and up. As you exhale, bend your elbows and squeeze the space between your shoulder blades. Stay here, or right arm comes in front of your face. Keep the elbow bent. Left arm underneath your right, around the backside, palms together or backs of hands together. Notice your breath. Next, in breath, lift the elbows. Keep your core tight. Maybe you look up. As you exhale, bring your elbows in towards your core, squeezing the front line, looking down. Inhale, elbows lift. Look up. Exhale, squeeze the elbows in towards your core. One more. Inhale back to neutral. Keep your eagle arms. As you exhale, bend your back left knee and slide your left foot all the way up. Coming into eagle, keep your right knee bent, left knee over the right, crossing the legs. So I'm going to face you. Options for the left foot. Both knees are bent, especially the right knee. Left big toe can be on the mat to help with your balance, or on a block. Or you can float the left foot off the mat. Or you can try tucking the left foot behind your right calf muscle. Stay here with your breath. Or you can try those 3 squeezes like we did in crescent lunge with eagle arms. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, squeeze your core. Inhale, elbows up. Maybe you look up, very challenging. Exhale, squeeze your core. One more. Inhale, coming back up. And I'm going to face the other way again. Still in your eagle with your right knee bent. This time, inhale, straighten the right leg and bring your left knee up. As you exhale, bend the right knee again and step your left toes back into your crescent lunge. Inhale, untangle the arms, reaching them out and up. As you exhale, twist to the right, palms face the right side, thumbs up, look right. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, twist left. Left toes stay facing forward, thumbs up. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, right arm drops. Lean to the right. Inhaling back to center. Exhale, left arm drops, lean left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, hands heart center. Inhale, bend your back left knee. Exhale, slide or step the left foot up to meet your right. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, slowly move through chair into a forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, refold. Inhale, knees bend, hips drop, arms out, look forward, and then straighten the legs coming all the way up. Exhale, hands heart center. Weight shifts into your left foot this time. Inhale, right knee comes up. Exhale, bend the left knee and step your right toes towards the back of the mat for crescent lunge, shoulders over hips, belly button up and in. Take a few deep breaths here before we take eagle arms again. When you're ready, inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, bend the elbows and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Remember, you can stay here or bring the left arm in front of your face. Elbow is bent, right underneath, around the backside, palms together or backs of hands together. Your choice. Belly button pulled up and in, keeping your core tight. And then 3 squeezes here. Inhale, elbows lift. Maybe you look up. Exhale, bring the elbows in towards your core and squeeze. Inhale, lift, extend. Exhale, flex, bend, squeeze. One more. Inhaling back, shoulders over hips. Take a deep in breath here. Start to bend your right knee. As you exhale, weight shifts to your left foot. Cross your right knee over the left. Left knee should be bent. And I'll face you again. So left knee is bent, right leg is crossed over the left. Options for the right foot. Remember, the big right toe can be on a mat or a block. Or it can float, or you can try to tuck it behind your left calf muscle. Stay here with your eagle and your breath. Or you can try the abdominal squeezes while you're here. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, elbows in towards your core. Squeeze. Inhaling up. Exhale, squeeze in. One more. Inhaling back. Keeping your left knee bent, and I'll face the other direction again. Next, in breath, straighten your left leg. Bring the right knee up. As you exhale, bend your left knee again and step your right toes towards the back of the mat for crescent. Inhale, untangle the arms, reaching them out and up, palms touch for a moment. Exhale, left twist. Twist to the left, palms face left, thumbs up. Inhale, reaching arms up, all 10 toes face forward. Exhale, twist right. Right toes stay facing forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, drop your left arm down to your left side and lean left. Inhale, center. Exhale, go right. Inhaling back to center, palms touch. Exhale, hands heart center. Inhale, bend your back right knee. Exhale, slide or step the right foot up to meet your left. Inhale, both arms out and up. Exhale, slowly move through chair into a forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, refold, bend your knees, palms to the mat. Inhale to plank. Keep your core tight. Remember, you can be on or off the knees. Exhale, low plank, elbows are in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Relax the head down. Take a deep in breath through your nose. Exhale, sigh out of your mouth. Beautiful. Again, deep in breath through your nose. Exhale, sigh out of your mouth. Dropping the knees, untucking the toes, and sliding back into child's pose, forehead supported. Taking some deep breaths here. Let's inhale up to hands and knees. Stretch your fingers wide. Exhale, toes tuck, hips lift, downward facing dog. Let's inhale the right leg high. Keep the head heavy. Exhale, lunge your right foot through in between the hands. Drop the back left heel down. And then start with the left arm. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Tighten the core. And let the left fingertips lead you into warrior two. Big bend in your front right knee. Inhale, straighten your front right leg. Palms touch overhead. Right toes point forward. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. So make sure toes are facing the same direction as you come down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, refold. Grab elbows. Hang your head and let the upper half of the body be heavy and loose. Maybe a little sway side to side. Deepen your in-breath and keep your eyes open here. Take one more in-breath. Exhale, release your hands down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, refold. Interlace all your fingers except for your index finger. Point your index finger and your arms back behind you. As you inhale, bend the knees, tighten your core, and come all the way up, shoulders over hips, fingertips pointing up towards the ceiling. Maybe a little back bend. As you exhale, hinge from the hips, soften the knees as you come down. Wood chopper. Inhale, knees bend slightly, tighten the core, and come all the way back up. Reach. Exhale, slowly come down. Remember to soften the knees. One more time, down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, release the mudra, Shiva mudra, and place your hands on your hips. Point your toes out, but keep your feet wide. So your heels should be more than hips distance apart, and toes are going to be pointed out. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows, moon goddess. Look at your knees and toes, make sure they're pointing in the same direction, and keep your shoulders over your hips. Inhale, straighten everything, reaching back up. Exhale, bend the knees, come down, squeeze. One more. When you get to the down position, stay down and place your palms on your thighs, fingertips pointing down. Take a deep in-breath here. Exhale, dip your right shoulder in. Inhale, bring the shoulders back over hips. Exhale, left shoulder dips in. Inhale, back up, shoulders back, core tight. Exhale, right shoulder dips. Inhaling up. Exhale, left shoulder dips. One more time, each direction. Inhale, back up, straighten the legs, reach your arms up, point your toes forward towards me again. Exhale, hinging from the hips, soften the knees, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, refold. Walk your hands over towards your right foot. Bend your right knee. Come up onto the ball of your right foot so your right heel comes up, and then point your left toes up, stretching your adductors, the upper inner thighs. Stay here, or you can place hands on blocks to give yourself a little lift. If you want to try a balance challenge here, tighten your core a bit and bring your hands to heart center. Shoulders should be right over the hips. Soften the face and your jaw. Continue deep breath. Remember, the challenges aren't necessary. If it hurts, don't do it. It's a very deep flexion bend for your right knee. So if you have any knee issues, maybe not do it. If hands are at the heart center, return them back to the mat. Start to straighten the right knee. Drop your left toes and come back into your wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, refold. Walk your hands over towards your left foot. Bend the left knee. Come up onto the ball of your left foot so that your left heel is off the mat. And then right toes point up. Come up onto the fingertips or blocks. Relax your shoulders. Big stretch for the upper inner right thigh. And then maybe if you want the balance challenge, remember to tighten your core first, and then hands at the heart center. Shoulders back, over the hips. If you're in the balance challenge, slowly release hands back down. Start to straighten your left knee. Then drop your right foot down back to your wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, refold. Inhale, bend the knees. Tighten your core, hands to hips. Start to look forward and then straighten the legs, coming all the way up, shoulders over hips. Face the top of your mat. All 10 toes face the top of the mat. Bend your back knee and slide the back leg up to meet your other leg. Inhale, reach arms out and up. Exhale, bend the knees, chair. In breath and chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, refold. Bend your knees, palms to the mat. Inhale to plank. Keep your core tight. Exhale, low plank. High plank. Re-straighten the arms. Keep your core tight. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And I'm going to switch sides. Stay how you are. Let's inhale, left leg high this time. Exhale, lunge the left foot through in between your hands. Back right heel spins down. Start with the right arm. Inhale, sweeping right arm out and up. And then come into warrior two, gazing out over the left fingers. Inhale, palms touch. Straighten your front left leg. Left toes face forward. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, refold, grab elbows and hang. Relax your jaw and keep your eyes open. Deepen your in-breath here. This time in this sequence, we're going to focus more on the stretching. Take one more in-breath. Exhale, release your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, refold. Walk your hands over towards the right foot and then relax your head down. Again, eyes open, deep breath. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale here. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, refold. Walk your hands over towards the left foot and then relax your head down. Take one more in-breath. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, refold. Heel toe your feet in a few times, keeping your feet still more than hips distance apart, but heels are in and toes are out. Come up onto your fingertips. Options here, you can sit on a block, or you can bring your hips all the way down, elbows insides of knees, hands at the heart center for prayer squat. Again, remember you can sit on a block here. There's some other options too. If this is not accessible, it's too uncomfortable, then you can try bringing your feet towards one another, getting them closer, heels off the mat, toes down, and then hands at the heart center. So you've got some options for comfort. And then allow gravity to open the hips. Maybe fingertips to chin or chin to fingertips, dropping the eyelids, and deep breath work. Stay in your prayer squat, or you have an option for an arm balance challenge called crow. If you would like to try crow, I'm going to turn so that you can see me a little better from the profile. So from prayer squat, palms down to blocks or the mat. Start to lift your hips just a little bit and point your toes forward so that your toes point towards the insides of your wrists. Then bring your knees up in towards your armpits, so you might have to come up onto your toes here. Palms are flat, fingers are wide to create a nice foundation. Start to push yourself forward and then try one foot at a time to lift. Keep your core tight, belly button pulled up in towards the ribs. And then try the other foot, lifting. Remember breath. If you feel comfortable with lifting one foot at a time, you can try lifting both feet. Keep your core tight, maybe big toes touch, looking slightly forward. When you're done with your crow, meeting us back in prayer squat. Taking some deep breaths here. If you're in crow, come back to prayer squat. From prayer squat, drop the hands and start to lift the hips. Point your toes forward and then come into a forward fold, relaxing your head down. Inhale, half lift, palms to shins, pull the chest forward. Exhale, refold. Heel toe your feet in closer towards one another, and I'll face you again. So we're going to come into a forward fold IT band stretch. Place your right hand on a block or the mat in front of you, in front of your feet. Bend both of your knees. As you inhale, sweep your left arm out and up and start to straighten the left leg. So the right knee remains bent, both feet flat on the mat. Remember, right hand can be up on a block, or you can make a fist for your wrist if your wrists are getting tired of being in extension too long. And then breathe here into your left iliotibial tract, the IT band that runs on the lateral side of your left leg. It starts way at the top and it actually crosses the knee joint laterally. Relax your jaw. You might need to look down if your neck feels too strained. One more in-breath. Exhale, rebend the left knee first, then drop the left hand down. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Other side, exhale, fold. Left hand on your block or mat. Bend both of your knees. Inhale, reach your right arm up, and then start to straighten the right leg. Looking to the right, maybe a fist for your left hand. Maybe you look down. Notice your breath pattern. Make sure both feet are flat on the mat. Take one more in-breath. Exhale, rebend the right knee, drop the right arm, relax your head down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, refold. Should be at the top of your mat. Bend your knees, palms to the mat. Inhale to plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, one more upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Inhale, tall onto your toes. Head stays heavy. Exhale, bend the knees, drop them, and travel towards the top of the mat. Cross your ankles. Moving through easy seat, rolling over the ankles. Into boat pose. Lifting your lower legs so that they're parallel to the mat. Fingertips can stay down. Open the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades back towards one another. Feeling the tension across your core. Or reach your arms up or out. Knees can remain bent, or you can try straightening them, pointing the toes up towards the sky. Next in-breath, reach your arms up, straighten your legs and flex your ankles. As you exhale, drop the legs and bring your shoulders over the hips, reaching up. Take a deep in-breath, keep this extension in your spine. Exhale, forward fold, reaching for feet. If feet aren't reachable, use a strap or a towel around the soles of the feet. Little tuck at the chin. Deep belly breath. Next in-breath, slowly release. Bring shoulders back over hips. Bend your knees, hips to the center of the mat. Grab behind the knees, tuck the chin, and with control, slowly roll down onto your back, rocking side to side, back of your head supported. Back to center, bridge pose next. Heels drop, knees remain bent, arms along the sides of the body, palms down. Tighten your core, belly button pushes down towards your spine. As you inhale, slowly roll your hips and spine off the mat, holding your bridge pose. Options here, block underneath your sacrum, or you can interlace fingers. Roll your shoulder blades underneath you, squeezing them a little closer together and lift your hips a little higher. Find the variation of bridge that feels best for you today. Belly expands with your in-breath. Belly drops with your out-breath. Take one more in-breath, releasing fingers if you have them interlaced. Exhale, roll the spine and the hips back down to the mat. Place the soles of the feet together and allow the knees to release out. Hands on the belly, slight tuck of the chin. A couple deep breaths here. Next in-breath, tighten your core and bring your knees back together. One at a time, bring the knees to the chest, hands on top of the knees, circles with the knees. And then switch directions. Back to center. Grab your right knee with both hands and extend your left leg long onto the mat. Inhale, squeeze your right knee in towards your chest. Exhale, with the left hand, guide the right knee across the body to the left. Connect your right toes behind the back of the left knee. Then drop your right arm out, palm up, and look right for your supine twist. Breathing warm and wide across your lower back. Slowly inhale, come back to center, both knees into the chest. Grab the left knee, squeeze. Exhale, release your right leg long onto the mat. Take another deep in-breath here. Exhale, right hand guides the left knee all the way over to the right, connecting the left toes behind your right leg. Drop the left arm out to the left, palm up, and look left while you breathe some space into the lower back. Try to relax your shoulders and your glutes. Then more focus on the movement that your breath creates. especially in the lower back. Next in breath, slowly find your way back to center, bringing both the knees into the chest. Take one more in breath here, maybe chin to knees. And then exhale, final relaxation. Whatever that pose looks like to you, traditionally laying flat on your back, arms along the sides of the body, palms up, feet mat's distance apart, shoulders away from the ears. Or you can lie on your side or bend your knees, feet wide, and bring the knees together, especially if you have any lower back issues. Take a deep in breath through your nose. Exhale, sigh out of your mouth. Beautiful. Again, deep in breath through your nose. Exhale, sigh out of your mouth. Sealing the lips. Let the body breathe itself. Allow the body to naturally settle in. During this final relaxation, send your awareness to the tips of the nostrils. And without extending or deepening the breath, notice the flow of air current. Cool on the in-breath and warm on your out-breath. Cool on the in-breath, warm on the out-breath. slowly releasing your rest by deepening your in-breath and lengthening your out-breath. Reintroduce movements to fingers, to toes, to wrists, to ankles. Gently dropping your head side to side, waking up the spine. Inhale, arms up towards the ceiling, the sky. Exhale, drop your arms behind your head. Inhale, stretch toes and fingers as far away from one another as you can get them. Exhale, knees to chest. Roll to your favorite side. Take a deep in-breath here. Exhale, sigh out of your mouth. When you're ready, safely press up into a seated position. Let's bring palms to touch the heart center, taking a deep in-breath. And exhale, lower our chin down to fingertips, offering gratitude for the time you've given back to yourself and for your practice. Let's also acknowledge the connection between all our heart centers. Namaste. Thank you for joining me.